Hey guys, welcome back to Sim UK, and of course welcome back to Thrones of Britannia. This game is absolutely exceptional. Looks like we've got an alert up here. Leofstan, he's a governor, and my goodness me, he has some exceptional zeal. He could definitely do with some improved governance. Let's see here, a scribe. That seems like the perfect move there. Now where's he governor of? And he doesn't have a wife. Let me see here. He is governor of... Trying to understand the layout is a bit of a tricky... Couldn't quite see where he was governor of. Maybe that's a bit of information that would be beneficial to us. Well, that's cool. Didn't know I could do that. I literally just stumbled across that ability there. No, that's our mission. What am I doing here? Economy, technology, diplomacy, faction. That's what we're after. Leofstan, there he is. So where is he? Let's go look here. So he's definitely a governor. He's not military. He's not a military personnel. And he is the governor of... Where is he the governor of? Perhaps he isn't the governor of anything. Commander's aura, 50%. +2 influence, -2 command. Governance zeal is absolutely top-notch. Chance of having... 20% chance of having children. Is that because he doesn't have a wife, perhaps? +2 loyalty, +5 unit morale when general is nearby. Military force, +5 unit morale when under siege. +5 local owned province, +3 local province. So, that all sounds good, but where is he? Where is he currently the governor of? Oh, looks like it. Possibly he's moved up in the rankings here, as Beoritic has dropped down. Leofstan. So he is the current governor of Hamtoniskir. And it's weird because I think he's probably our... Well, no, she's got very good zeal, but his governance isn't that good. Alfred is actually the better governor. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now, what I'm going to have to do, I think this is my best move, is some of these candidates are going to have to create armies down here on the south coast, just so that we've got enough, army to repel the Viking invasions. We've no idea where they're coming from or when they're going to arrive. Hopefully we'll see them on the map before they actually hit us, but certainly it's not a foregone conclusion that we'll know they're coming before they actually attack us. So what can we do over here? Wareham, let's have a look-see. So Wareham has a trading post. Interestingly, I cannot seem to upgrade the building. Is it because they don't have a governor? Let's have a look at the details here. Yeah, Wiglaf is the governor here. I wouldn't say he was necessarily a good governor, but he is the current governor. Total food 69, total income 352. Okay. So it's interesting then that I can't build. I can't seem to build what I want here. So for example, if I come up here to Chippenham, you can see that I've got a long haul. And every time I expand that, it unlocks another one of these. But it looks like I can't actually build a long haul here, which means I can never unlock anything further. That is interesting. Yes, I think heading towards farms is probably a good idea. So we're gonna upgrade Schafelsburg. Can I build a farm here? This is weird. I don't fully understand this bit yet. What do we got here? Toggle garrison details. Oh, what? There's all these men in the garrison? So I could raise a pretty darn good army there. No archers, I notice. I'm not quite sure how to produce archers yet. This is something I'm trying to work out. What do we got here? Details. That's the garrison details of Wareham, I'm guessing, rather than... I think. So Wareham has quite a few. Okay, Winchester, let's have a look at your garrison details. Ah, it's the same. So I'm guessing Leofstan, the governor. Wiglaf, the governor. I do wish these pictures were different, because it does trick me sometimes into thinking they're the same people. Okay. So should we get attacked down the coast, Wareham can certainly produce an army in very short time. You're part of Winchester. So Winchester does have an army of about the same size. And to create an army, we would be looking at pulling in one of these unknowns, which I was discussing earlier. So that could be interesting. How long do we have left on the build here? So that's still 4 days off. That's 2 days off. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to do right now. Faction information. Wow. Kerno literally hate us more than anybody else on the map. Even more than East Engle. That's pretty incredible. So, we need to expand this ever so slightly. Mercer, I think. North Leod. Oh, actually. North Leod, where are you? So you're semi-friendly up here in the very, very tops of Scotland. Oh no, you're not. What am I talking about? North Cleode. Oh god, I don't even know what that is in comparison to modern day maps. What do you have below you? Certainly, I think left click to initiate diplomacy.
I will hear what you have to say.
Okay, let's be friends.
You have our agreement.
Fantastic. Okay, good stuff. Provinces. These are ours. Which is most profitable? Somerset. So Middle Saxo and West Saxo are an absolute disaster. What's going on with West Saxo here? Oh, that's Dorchester. We have no minor settlements. Maybe that's part of the issue. Well, once we've upgraded here, we'll do something that alleviates the financial cesspit that we appear to be in. Guildford and Evesham, they need... they're making some money. They could do with some better food. So maybe we'll upgrade the sheep pasture. Ah, this is intelligence about London. Yes, we don't know what London has. The garrison at London has something, but we're not sure what. I could definitely do with taking London on. That would give us a much stronger shape. And if I can pinch Tilleberg as well, which I think is holding this area here, then we'll have a very strong southern. So these will be my first two targets, London and Tilleberg, and then from Dorchester, bearing in mind we're already friends up here with Mercia. Yeah, Northampton. Who's there then?
You will get a fair hearing.
Anlaf. You will get a fair hearing. We're much bigger than them. How do they feel about us right now? Can I get some information about that? Hemilborg. Neutral and improving. Let's see.
You will get a fair hearing.
Oh, we've already got a friendship. Okay. We'll let that evolve then for a period of time. Alright, let's skip. Oh, who's that? I thought that might have been a Viking invasion there, but I don't think it was, thankfully. So it looks like the season has changed ever so slightly. Foreign Trespasser, Thunder and Lightning. This is the military unit we were discussing earlier. Thunder and Lightning from East Engle, trespassing near Evesham. I did discuss, and it looks to me like they are looking to go in. We need to raise an army here quickly. What do we got? We got the Madman. I think that might well be the route we take. We got the Horseman. That's for later. And we've got the Warrior. This man markedly is at his best on the field of battle, up to his knees in blood and preferably other people's. That gives us a minus 15% recruitment cost. And that gives plus 10 melee skill. I think we're going to have to go with the Madman for the plus 10 melee skill, because I don't think we're going to be able to raise many. And what we just need is someone who can just stand there and hack the living daylights out of these guys. Athelric. Now, this is where it usually falls apart for me.
The men are ready to serve.
So what can we possibly get here? Whatever we get, they're not going to be fully ready. So we really are in a sticky mess right now. Now, how many units is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's more than we can realistically afford. And this is going to take us up, right up to our limit. I don't want to have to do this right now. Oh, we can get one more, look. 21 of 21. If we lose a single province, we're in big trouble. We've got 100% unit replenishment multiplier and plus 5 unit morale. We're twice the size of them, but their general is more experienced than ours. And he hasn't attacked us yet. Now, it's my understanding that small settlements like this, unless they are protected, can just be walked into and taken. Sacked, I think is the term. So, I'm not 100% sure, I'm still learning as I say, but I believe they can come in, sack Evesham and leave, and that is not a declaration of war somehow. I don't know how, but that seems to be the way, because the reason why I was nervous about Guildford and Evesham was quite literally because where the hell's my army? Oh, it's there. So going to Evesham, we're coming down here to Guildford now. Yeah, when I first played, my very first go, they took Evesham and Guildford without me even noticing. To be fair, I was a bit snowed under with stuff going on, but yeah, they were pretty underhanded.
In good order.
Now, I've got to make sure that this guy doesn't turn on me, because that's the other thing that keeps happening to me. Let me just double check what that guy's name was before I do this. Athelric. Athelric. Where's Athelric? There he is. Now, he's got a loyalty of 3. But I'm just not that convinced that he's that loyal, to be honest with you. Now, can I give him an estate? If I can give him perhaps Evesham, or does it not work that way? An estate is, yeah, it's a much bigger area, isn't it? Leofstan. We don't have anything over here. This is where we need. This is where we need some stability, and at the moment we don't have anything. I only have 3 estates, so I need to be careful what I give out anyway. If I give out one of mine, that's weird. It looks like they're both the same. Scribenor, Scribenrum and Scribenum. Whereas this one is Barthencester. Oh, maybe there's 2 in Scribenum. There are 2 in Scribenum. That's a bit weird. So, maybe giving him one of these would be good. But at the moment at least, his loyalty is 3. So if we keep an eye on that, we might be okay. But I do not want to have to attack this guy. That would be terrible. At least not yet. At least not yet. So let's move on and just see what happens. And they went back. They went back from whence they came. Our scouts are reporting that a small raiding force from Viking has been seen approaching Britannia from the south. We expect them to arrive in a few months. A fleet of Viking raiders has arrived south of Britannia. Oh my gosh. War fever has increased. The economy is stabilised and your people are content. Well, I tell you what, that's pretty darn good timing. So we've done okay here. It looks like they're coming from this side. If they attack from here, that's fine, because we don't control this area, and they'll have to deal with it without involving us quite so much. Wareham, oh, it does have a port there. Yes. Trouble is, we've got no more ability to expand our armies. We're absolutely chocker now. We're limited. But war fever fervor has gone to -11, which still means they don't want to fight, but they're a little bit more interested in fighting. Perhaps it's the news that the Vikings are approaching from the south that they're maybe geeing themselves up. Okay. So, Governor, 38, what's his name? Wiglaf. Is this our new guy? Wiglaf, is that this chap over here? Incidentally, that was a smooth move.
Our foes' days are numbered.
No, that's Ethelric. Yeah, still got a loyalty of 3. That's good. I mean, he's a madman, so we'll have to keep a close eye on him. But just by formulating an army at Ebelsham, was enough to push Thunder and Lightning back, and we have retained Guildford and Ebelsham. But yes, I'm pretty concerned about what we do next. Or, in all honesty. Seems like our scout horsemen have not fully respawned. But I'm going to try sticking them in Basingstoke for a bit so that we're not far from Guildford and we can come and offer some support here or jump up to Dorchester. I think we're okay here because we're friends with Mercia. So I think we're okay with Mercia. We'll not worry about this area so much. But certainly here, around London, Evesham, Guildford, Basingstoke and Dorchester, there's a significant concern from the ever-present East Anglia mob. So I'm going to try and deal with that as best I can without actually having to do anything. Also, being at Basingstoke brings us closer to the southern shores, so we can keep our armies adrift there. But we've got no more facility to increase our army size, so we're kind of stuck. So war has been declared between Derby and West Moringus. Derby and West Moringus, which is the West Midlands. Derby and the Midlands. Where the heck are you? Let's have a look here. Derby. So this is the West Midlands. And Derby is... Where's Derby? That's Derby. Okay, so maybe because the West Moringas they're neutral to us, so maybe if we just offer them
I will hear what you have to say.
A jot of friendship.
This is acceptable.
Because Derby absolutely hate us. So by having friendship with the West Midlands over there, we might well be able to sway the Derbyshires' behaviour and thought practices towards us. My God, do you know what they've got? Is this trade? I think this must be trade. That is a hell of a trade route. That is significantly more than anything we have. I think some upgrades are in order. Let's go. Let's expand the sheep farm there. Clay pit. Pottery. Oh, looks good. Plus 15 pottery production, 126 in the market, 4% industry on all regions in the adjacent provinces. That seems like a shrewd move and quite reasonably priced at that. So that's going to take, excuse me, 4 moves. What can we do here? So this is part of the Winchester. Yeah, this is part of the Hamtoniscua province, which is under Winchester's government. Certainly. How much we got left? 2,700 and... I think communal fields are always a good idea. Anything that heads towards a farm is a good idea. So that's going to take 4 days as well. That's pretty much all of our money spent. Let's just check how Doncaster is getting on. Still 2 days left there. We can't do anything until that's completed. I'm assuming then that the Chippenham upgrades have been... Yes, we now have communal fields in Chippenham, so things should be better here. 74 in food, 455 total income. I think that's an increase. I do believe that to be an improvement. And Elfric certainly seems good at his job. So I think we're okay there. Let's skip a day and see what happens tomorrow. Faction destroyed at Wiedeborg. No idea who that is. None at all. Faction encountered at Weissing. We have established contact with this faction and may now establish relations, or should we see fit, make war with them. Right. Aha. The Wolves of Odin from Weissing. Transports led by Thorstein.
We can't.
They seem quite small. Ah, no. We're aware of some archers and long axes and spearmen, but we know not of anything else. Moving an army closer may reveal this unit. Can we have control over any of these units? No. Oh, we don't control that. No, that's part of Kent. Can we not get Kent to do something on our behalf here? How do we go about doing this? Is it even possible? No. Once they're a vassal state, it seems there's very little you can do at all, except for maybe propose marriage. Right, we got some stuff here. What's this? This character has low loyalty. Athelric. Oh, crikey. Here we go then. Athelric. His loyalty has gone down to 0. This is the madman, right? Yeah, this is the madman. He's persistent. He's shabby. He's boring as hell. And he's a noctophobe. Night raids are firmly out of the question. He doesn't like the night. That's quite funny. Maybe he needs a wife. Can we find him a wife? Seek him a wife. This political action can be resolved instantly. This bride seems suitable. Will her intended accept the choice you have made for him? Well, she's rich, which takes the edge off a little. And that hasn't boosted loyalty one iota. We have to do something, or he's going to instigate a civil war. I don't want to buy him off. I think the only thing I can do is give him an estate. Do you want to continue with assigning a leader's estate to the selected character? Yes. Loyalty of 5. Wow, he's actually more loyal now than Rothelweird. Rothelweird, Wiglaf and Borotic. See, now Borotic has actually got... he has 2 estates under his control. But he's not that loyal. So Athelric could really see himself moving up the ranks. If things continue in this fashion. Okay, well, a little bit of politics there, which we seem to have tiptoed around anything serious happening, and that would have been serious, I'm telling you now. We would have had to have killed him and half the men that we've got there stationed with him. It's a very serious situation, and he has a huge army as well. So, yeah, I think we did the right thing by appeasing him there. Maybe we need to drop his army down a tad now that that threat has moved on. Maybe we'll bring the Wild Hawks over and see if we can't get them to take some of those men on. So, we've got a Viking invasion force potentially floating around the southern coast here. We are going to have to be wary of things. We'll see what happens in the next turn as to whether or not I'm going to move men from Winchester down to Southampton and possibly even bring Athelwold down here to Portsmouth. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, because I don't know exactly what they're going to do yet. So, yeah, so far things are going in the right direction but we're right on the limit of being successful and falling apart, or so it seems. So join me again for the next episode when we'll find out whether or not I can keep this going. Already I'm in panic mode, and we haven't even started fighting yet, so we'll see how well we get on. Thanks for watching, take care, till next time, goodbye.